clearly tell. The mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
Prescott off play action. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. Shoves him aside. And a nice job of breakthrough on one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On the counter, here's Williams. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Brings up second.
At the tackle that time to the Deshaun Hand. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First down. 1st and 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and it's...
And he'll get in! Touchdown, Cowboys! Javonte Williams, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they ended with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. That time a 9-play drive. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he is just absolutely marvelous to watch throw a football. That's something I could do all day long, watch him throw routes versus air. But he's even more impressive when their body's on the field, and he's creating with big throws downfield.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Room here to run. And they work this well on the field across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. In motion right comes Allen. On 1st down, hits Hampton. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 48 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
Well, they're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Again, it's Hampton. DeMarvion overshown, the one to bring him down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Here's Herbert. Open man right side. That's McConkey. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
This 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Prescott. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Hold on a second, was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers. But the only guys who catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Prescott to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete. Prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And again, it's Prescott. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. C.D. Lamb, 29 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. 5 plays there on that drive. out by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Justin Herbert looking to pass. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play, attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got another one to Johnston. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Herbert. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to bring up second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Herbert throwing again. His throw incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Herbert. Now this one finds McConkey. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Now it's Herbert. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Herbert now. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, L.A. Lad McConkey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand-new ball game. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Now here's 2nd and 2. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Herbert over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And Allen's going to have a Chargers first down as he'll get this down to the 41. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And he spins past him and into space. And they wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 5. They'll work inside here. And he'll be taken down here about the 11. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Lad McConkey from 10 yards out. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point try now from Dicker. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Dicker field goal. He's back out, ready to send it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. Now, they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Prescott off play action. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Following the penalty, it's Williams. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
To throw is Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tied football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Aubrey now for the point after. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Chargers ready to take over. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40, but Gaines taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think what we just saw their partner was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And the Chargers, 1st down. A gain of 20.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. And he'll go down at the 28.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
gain of 1 yard. First down, Chargers.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A run once more with Hampton. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing, Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Rondé Gadsden from 21 yards away. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cowboys offense and CeeDee Lamb ready to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
All I know is going to get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn heads. I'm running up this door.
Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Prescott. And that's caught by Williams. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
At the 46-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
All right, they picked up yardage, but they've got to get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it. They've got 1 timeout left. Want to save it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Dak. Got a man and he hits him in stride. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
2nd and 2 at the Chargers' 38-yard line.
whoa.
20 seconds remain. Here's second down. To throw, Prescott. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
It's now 3rd down.
Well, it came down to the final play in such a close ballgame. What a game it was, but they can't get that last throw off. Good job by that defense to get in there for the sack to seal it.
And for fans watching the game, a little bit anticlimactic, don't you think, partner? Not even able to get off one last throw to see how it would have turned out. Instead, pass rush got to him and ended it that way.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.